Everyone, good morning. Today we are going to start our new chapter, chapter 6, that is integers. And this chapter is very interesting. I hope you will enjoy it. So let us see, what do you mean by integers? So far we have studied only two type of number, that is natural numbers and whole number. And we know that natural numbers means which start from 1 and whole number which start from 0. But in this chapter we extend our knowledge to learn the system of integers. We will discuss the representation of integers on number line, which are the operations we can perform on integers and their properties. Operations means addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. There are so many situations where we have to use negative numbers. Till now we haven't studied about negative numbers. So negative numbers are the numbers with the negative sign, and these numbers are always less than 0. So let us see what are negative numbers. First, consider the part of a number line with whole number 0, 1, 2 marked on it. You can see this one is a number line and we have marked from 0, 1, 2, 3 till 6. If you place a mirror at 0 facing the number 1, 2, 3, we get an image of the part of the line extending in opposite direction. If you see this one in mirror, so you will get the image in this direction, means in opposite or left direction on this part. And which are the images of 1, 2, 3? So draw this image. It means draw this image this side and mark the images of point as 1 as -1, 2 as -2, then -3. In left side you have to mark it as negative respectively. So thus we have a line extending indefinitely in both direction. We can see that in both direction this one is a line which means which does not have any end point. So we can extend indefinitely in both direction, and 0 is the middle. You can see that here 0 is the middle number, and this side numbers are positive and on left side numbers are negative. So you can say that the left of 0 of there are their images -1, -2, -3, and -1 is the image of 1, and it's also called -1 or the opposite of 1 or simply -1. It means there are different ways to call as -1. We can read as -1 or the image of -1, or we can call it as negative of -1. Similarly, there will be opposite of every number. For example, for 2 opposite will be -2, 3 opposite will be -3. Now, thus new collection along with whole numbers -3, -2, -1, 0, 1, 2, 3. These numbers are called integers. And the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, these are called positive, and the number having negative sign are known as negative integer. And you can say that 0 is called zero integer, and 0 is neither positive nor negative. It means we cannot write 0 as +0 or -0. It means it does not have any sign. So you can see that here number line, negative numbers 0 and positive numbers. So 0 is in the middle, here this side and left side negative numbers, and it has right side positive number. Natural number means from 1 to 5, and whole number means from 0 to definite. Then a number line is used to represent number. What is the use of this number line? Where we can represent number. A number line is constructed. How we can construct number line? First, you have to make a line, mark 0 in the middle, then on left side you have to mark negative numbers, and right side you have to mark positive numbers. Now, you can see right opposite means increase in weight. What is the opposite of increase? Decrease. So we have to write decrease in weight. 30 km north. We have to write the opposite of north, and what will be opposite? South. Like this all question we have to see. Now, how to represent a sign with a sign? We have seen that some numbers carry a negative sign. Such situation often seen in our day-to-day life. And which are the different situation? For example, profit is represented by plus sign. It means sometimes if we buy a thing of 10 rupees, if we buy a thing of 10 rupees and we will sell it at 15 rupees, it means we got the profit of 5 rupees. It means 5 more money we got. So we represent it by plus. And loss, if we buy a thing of 15 rupees and if we sell it into 10 rupees, it means we got a loss of how many rupees? 5. So we'll represent by minus 5. Then height above the sea level. For above we will use positive number, and for below we will use negative number. Same here, earning are represented by plus. By spending, it means how much we are spending in buying or in anything. So we have to give money from ourselves. It means we are expanding or the money. So we will represent it by negative sign. Same, temperature above will be plus, and for below we will represent it by minus sign. Now next we will see integers, means the definition of integers. The first number we have discovered were natural numbers. After that we read about whole numbers, and we have studied this in the earlier chapter also. Now we'll find there are negative numbers too. If we put the whole numbers and negative numbers together, the new collection, it will be look as 0, then positive numbers, after that negative numbers, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3. This collection of numbers is known as integers. So what are integers? If we include negative numbers with whole numbers, and that numbers are known as integers, or we can say that 1, 2, 3 are said to be positive integers, and minus 1, minus 2, minus 3 are known as negative integers. You can see this figure. In this figure, natural numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, if we include 0, so this one known as whole number, until 0 to negative numbers, it will be represented integers. So you can see natural numbers denoted by n, whole number will denote by w, and it means it is the set, and negative number means minus 1, minus 2, minus 3 till positive numbers. Or we can represent the set of integers. Set means this is the collection. This one is known as set of integer. So we will denote it by I or Z, which include negative and positive number both. So you can see that 0 is neither positive nor negative. So and it is also an integer. Both positive and negative numbers are directed number as they indicate the direction. So they are known as sign numbers. It means we will represent positive number by plus and negative number by minus. As the negative sign assigned to larger number, its values becomes smaller. You can see that we will see in a number line that how a larger number with negative sign will become smaller number. Next we will see how to represent integers on the number line. Just like whole number, we can represent every integer on a straight line by a point, and the line in this case is called number line. So how we can represent? First we will draw a number line. After that we will mark a point 0 in middle. Then we will divide into two equal parts, and left side will mark negative number, on right side will mark positive number. So label 0 as 1, 2, 3, 4 on positive, and label the point on left of 0 as negative. So you can see this is a number line, and the distance between two consecutive integers must be same. This one is number line, you have to mark middle in 0. On right side you have to mark positive number, on left side you have to mark negative number. And between every number, for example in between 0 and 1, 1 and 2, 2 and 3, the distance must be same between all the numbers. Now you can see what are the different properties. 0 is greater than every negative integer. As we have seen before in whole numbers and natural number also, that as we goes on left side, the value of number goes on decrease, and as we move to right hand side, the value of number increases. So you can see that the number on right hand side are always greater than 0, but the number on left side are less than 0. So 0 is greater than every negative integers. It means minus 1 is less than 0, minus 2 is also less than 0. So you can say that negative numbers are always less than 0. 0 is smaller than every positive integer. But if we compare 1, 2, 3, 5, we could take positive integer 5, but 5 is greater than 0. So 0 is smaller than every positive integer. Every integer has a successor as well as predecessor. It means if you take 0, its successor is plus 1 means 1. If you take its predecessor means one number before. So 0 minus 1 minus 1. It means before 0 minus 1 comes. So every integer has successor and predecessor both. There is no any largest integer and there is no any smallest integers. The integers are infinite in both the direction. Therefore we can say that the set of integer is infinite. Infinite means you cannot write the numbers, means it will go till infinity, 0 to infinity in both the directions. An integer is less than all those integers which lie to the right on the number line. For example, you see 4 lies on right of minus 1. Here you can say that minus 4 is on left side. Sorry, we have to take here 4 and minus 1. So minus 1 is on left side and 4 is on right side. So which one is greater here? 4 lies on the right of minus 1. Therefore 4 is greater than minus 1. The number which lies on right side is always greater than left side. Now compare minus 2 and minus 4. Minus 2 and minus 4. From this you can see minus 2 is on right side and minus 4 in the left side. So which one is greater here? Minus 2 is greater than minus 4. So this one you can see that the greater number with negative sign is always less than a smaller number. So you can see that here minus 4 is less than minus 2. Then an integer is greater than all those integers which lies to the left of number line. Now how to order the integers? The same criterion for the number line. And in the case of whole number, we can see that a whole number is greater than any whole number to the left on a number line. Same we will see for integers also. Thus a number situated to of another is greater than it. Therefore the integers 0 is less than every positive integers and greater than every negative integer. Here you can see that by one example 4 and 1. It is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 is on right side and 1 is on left side. So we know that the number which lies on right side is always greater than left side. Therefore we can say that 4 is greater than 1. In general we can say that 0 is less than every positive, and since 0 is to the left of every positive integer. But 0 is greater than every negative, since 0 is the right of every negative integer. And every positive integer is greater than every negative integer, and the greater is the number, the lesser is its opposite. Here two example is given. Here you can say that plus 5 and plus 3 both are positive. It means 5 is greater than 3. But if you reverse the sign, if you take minus 5 and minus 3, so reverse the sign, here it will become this one. It means minus 5 is less than minus 3. If both numbers are negative, then you have to change the sign here. So we can say that if a and b are two integers such that a greater than b, then minus a is less than minus b. And if a is less than b, then if we reverse the sign, here minus a will become greater than minus b. So you can see that integers, what we heard about integers, that integer is the collection of whole numbers and negative numbers together is called integer. For example 0, 1, 2, 3, then minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, or any example you can take minus 11, minus 12, then 153. All these numbers are known as integers. Then we are going to start our exercise 6.1. Question number 1. Write the opposite of the following. First we have to see what we have to write the opposite. 100 kilometer to the left. So you can say that what is the opposite of left? If you goes in this direction, its opposite will be right. So 100 kilometer to the right. Then 326 BC means before Christ. So its opposite will be AD. 326 will be, you have to write as it is. So it will be 326 AD. Then third one, losing a weight of 10 kg. It means if we are decreasing our weight, so its opposite will be increase only. So losing opposite will be gaining. So gaining a weight of 10 kg. Then 16 meter above sea level. Here it is given above So what is the opposite of above? It will be below. So 16 meter below sea level. Then next one, withdrawal of rupees 5000. Withdrawal means if we have taken rupees 5000 from our bank, so its opposite will be we are depositing, means we are giving money from us to the bank to deposit it. So withdrawal means we are taking money, so its opposite will be, it means we are giving the money to bank to keep in our account, so that will be denoted by deposit. So deposit of rupees 5000. Next one, going 40 kilometer to the east. So what is the opposite of east? It will be west. So going 40 kilometer to the west. First you have to identify the word for which we have to find its opposite. Now 20. You can see that 20 is written, it means plus 20 only. We can write plus 20 as simple 20 only. So what is the opposite of plus? It will be minus. So answer will be minus 20. The last one, minus 56. It is given minus 56. So what is the opposite of minus? It will be plus. So plus 56, or you can simply write it as 56. So these are the opposite what we have to write in this question number 1. Now question number 2. Represent the following numbers as integers with appropriate sign. Here one statement is given. First one, you can see that in statement we have to write the opposite. But here statement is given and you have to represent by integers, means in numbers. So first one, 25 degrees Celsius above 0 degrees Celsius temperature. It means first temperature is given 0 degrees Celsius and we have to find the temperature above. Above means plus only. So 0 plus 25 and it will be equal to plus 25. We have to represent above by plus and below by minus. 5 number less than 0. So which are the number less than 5 here? As we have seen in our number line, first you have to mark 0, then here positive number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like this. On right side, on left side, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, minus 5. Now we have to write 5 number less than 0. So which are the 5 number less than 0? Minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, minus 5. So you have to write minus 5, minus 4, minus 3, minus 2, minus 1. And these are the 5 numbers which are less than 0. Then gain of rupees 1000. It means we are gaining. So it will be, gain will be represented by which? Plus sign. So plus 1000, or you can simply write it as 1000 also without sign. Then spending rupees 450. It means we are expending, we are spending the money, or we are it's our expenditure. It means we are buying something from our money. So minus 450 it will be, for example, if you are having 100 rupees and from that if you bought a copy of 60 rupees, so how much money you spend? 60. So we'll represent it by minus 60. Same here, spending rupees 450 will be minus 450. Then fifth one, 8 kilometer below sea level. As we have seen before that, we will represent above by plus, so its opposite will be below and will represent it by minus. So minus 8. 90 degree below freezing point, again it is given below, so minus 19. Then next one, decrease of 10. So decrease of 10 means increase means plus and decrease will be minus, so it will be minus 10. Now it is given as minus 29 and we have to write in statement. So how we can write minus means decrease only, so decrease of 29. I hope you all have understood what is the definition of integers and how to find, how to represent the numbers in plus and in negative. So as we already seen that integers means the collection of whole numbers and negative numbers together, and that numbers are known as integer. So we'll see the next question of our exercise 6.1 on the next day of our class.